HTV is looking forward to a great season of feature films. A Bond premiere means Roger Moore versus Octopussy.
Step on it.
Burt Reynolds is the man who loved women.
Taking so bad, I feel like I'm in an earthquake.
You are in an earthquake.
The ambassador tries to bring calm to the war-torn Middle East.
It's not your business to embarrass our government.
There's Agatha Christie's ordeal by innocence.
A man has been wrongly hanged. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Stay where you are.
Jack Lemmon's son is missing.
I just want my boy back.
And continuing our Bond season, the dentist's favorite in Moonraker.
Hang on, James.
The thought had occurred to me.
You're not thinking that.
I sure am, boy.
The ultimate stunt in The Man with the Golden Gun. A great lineup of films from HTV.
Come on, it'll be good.
No, it won't.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
She'll be there.
Who?
Joyce Oliphant.
Joyce Oliphant. She won't be there.
She will.
She's probably forgotten all about it by now.
She won't. I know she won't.
Look. She won't be there.
Look, I'm not going, okay?
You can drive.
What? Your Cavalier SRI?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
The Cavalier SRI from Vauxhall. Once driven, forever smitten.
Hurry for Queensway's greatest ever sale special opening offers. Save £40 on the Silent Night 3-foot Mirage storage divan, only $99.95. Queensway's greatest ever sale, now on.
Anytime, anywhere. Braun Combi styles it there. Anywhere, anywhere. The best of both worlds. All day Braun independent. Anytime, anywhere, anywhere.
So, 2 years in New York, and he thinks he can tell us how to run things. Well, we won't have it.
It's all right. I fixed things. He's traveling overnight on the red eye. He had no choice.
Not first class.
Of course not. Company policy.
By the time he gets in, he'll be exhausted.
And he won't have had time to incorporate those new figures I sent him in his report.
He'll be hungry and tired.
I've arranged for the chauffeur to bring him straight here, not to the hotel.
Like a lamb to the slaughter, gentlemen.
Morning. New Club World delivers the businessman ready to do business.
Pleasant trip.
Yes, thank you. New Club World from the world's favorite airline. Live in peace with your pipe. With Mellow Virginia.
For an expert opinion on real food cooking, we asked a surveyor. Richard, I gather you're something of a gourmet.
Well, yes. My favourite creation is delicious spicy chicken wrapped in a golden pastry casing. Whenever I'm hungry, I can have a hot, tasty snack in under 2 minutes. So I'm back on the road in no time. But where? Right here. Mind you, it could be anywhere. I even rustled one up on the motorway.
Really?
Everyone can enjoy real food fast with pointers. Here we are, spicy chicken. Individually wrapped and frozen to keep it fresh. Right, just pop it in the oven, and in a moment, you'll have a delicious hot snack.
Made from only the finest ingredients, the tenderest chicken, and exotic spices.
Ah, thank you. He's right. Delicious.
Easy when you know how.
I suppose it is.
Everyone can enjoy real food fast with pointers.
The news from ITN.
Labour challenges the role of British ships in the Gulf. Security alert in Ulster as UDA man is buried. Liverpool break a record and go 10 points ahead. And at Kempton, Desert Orchid fails to bloom. Good evening. Labour are demanding a government statement on the role of the Royal Navy in the Gulf. Their Foreign Affairs spokesman, Mr. George Robertson, says Britain is being sucked into the Gulf conflict, and he wants to know whether the Navy's rules of engagement have been changed. In the last 2 days, the frigate HMS Scillas offered help to Norwegian and South Korean ships attacked by Iran. And tonight, Scilla is said to be leading a new convoy, including Saudi and Panamanian ships into the Gulf. This report by David Glencorse in London.
Today in the Gulf, the stricken South Korean freighter Hyundai 7 was towed back to port still on fire after being attacked by 3 Iranian gunboats. The rescue by the Royal Navy of crewmen from the freighter is being seen by some as further evidence of Britain allowing itself to become enmeshed in the Gulf conflict. Labour's George Robertson is agreeing that Britain should assist vessels in distress, but he says the Royal Navy is completely unsuited to such a role.
The British Navy are there solely and simply to accompany ships with British flags and are not there to act as Gulf policemen for the whole of the merchant marine in that area. And if that's what they're being expected to do, it's a role that they can't do, and it's a role that should only be done by the United Nations. And it's time the British government called the Russians bluff and decided that we should have a United Nations presence in the Gulf, and it should be quite deliberately under a UN flag.
Tonight, a Foreign Office spokesman said that ministers were now discussing a report of the rescue operation. But it was emphasised that Britain had taken part in what was a humanitarian gesture toward a ship in distress.